I signed for them after the Euros, and after my first day's training, I was driving home. I was actually thinking, regretting it. What have I done? Like I walked into a circus. It's amazing, isn't it?
We're going to move quickly through these this morning. Johnny, we'll start with Manchester United. The Sun saying Jadon Sancho believes he will be a Manchester United player before the window closes on Monday. The Mirror saying that Manchester United have opened talks with Barcelona about signing France forward Ousmane Dembele on loan. Now, should we assume that Manchester United are not trying to sign both, and which will get over the line in this window if not?
I presume they're probably not going to sign both. It's been a bizarrely quiet transfer period for United. You know, there's been a lot of focus on these attacking players. Maybe they've issues elsewhere. I still think Sancho might just happen. It's been going on so long. I think they really, really want him. I would imagine the move appeals to him. So I'm going to take a punt and say that's going to be a deal.
Sancho a deal?
I think it's great. I think it may well be a deal, especially that story this morning. I'm not sure how much depth there is to it, but they just want him. They want him quite badly, I'd say. And as much as they were okay against Brighton, they do look like they need a bit of a lift. I'm going to take a tentative deal there.
Good stuff. Liverpool are set to accept a £23 million offer from Sheffield United for their 20-year-old English forward Rian Brewster. The Reds also set to benefit from former midfielder Philippe Coutinho's Barcelona lifeline, with a further £4.4 million due if the 28-year-old Brazilian makes another 14 appearances. Will Liverpool, Johnny, be using any of this money to spend further in this window? Is there anything they need? And also, will they have the title wrapped by Halloween?
I can't really see them not winning the league, to be honest, at the moment. Will they have it wrapped by Halloween? I wouldn't necessarily say that, but they shouldn't be losing many games. And what they did the other night against Arsenal without Thiago, I thought was, you know, they were just so dominant. If Arsenal come to Anfield looking as subservient as that, what about everyone else? I think they probably will take the money. That it's a small bit of a gamble for Klopp, because I know he rates him, but Sheffield United desperately need a player to do something up front. So this will happen. I think this is a deal. On the balance, I don't think he's rushing Klopp to buy players necessarily with the money. But between the two things that you mentioned there, the guts of 30 million, not too bad considering they haven't exactly spent a lot anyway. So I think Klopp, looking at the game the other night with the role Jota played when he came in, probably should have given Salah a box for taking the ball off him, but just got on with it and scored a goal and gave him a kiss at the end of the game. I think they've very few holes in that team. I don't think they'll be bothering about spending the money if it comes in.
Yeah, what an addition. Literally shifting the heads off each other. What a transfer that has been in for Liverpool already.
Literally shifting the heads off. He's just a very likeable guy, Jota. He's just one of these impetuous, likeable characters. Klopp, he always does his character vetting, and he did it well here, I think. Manchester
City have added Ruben Dias. Will they compete this year? Like, it's mad that we're even saying that, Johnny, but that is the question. Will they compete in a title race?
They were favourites to win the league. I didn't really get that because I don't necessarily think they're any better than Liverpool. And to me, the Guardiola project did look like it was possibly wobbling a bit last year. Very disappointing towards the end of the season in the Champions League as well. Diaz is not going to win the league for them. They've more problems than that. You know, Fernandinho, to be still playing him and some reliant on him at his age. I'm just not sure Pep has the magic over them that he once had. I still fancy them to consider to cough up goals. Any team that concedes 5 goals at home that was favourites for the Premier League so early, major problems. I don't really see it, to be honest.
Finally then, Arsenal have been boosted in their pursuit of 22-year-old French midfielder Hossam Aouar from Lyon, with the club's president Jean-Michel Aulas admitting they may lose 2 players before the deadline. What could he mean for Arsenal this season? Are they realistic top 4 candidates? And will anything less than that suffice?
They were poor enough, I thought, against Liverpool, but they probably lacked a bit of belief. Midfield were very much outplayed. It's no surprise that they're trying to bring him in because they do definitely need to freshen that up. I think they are viable top 4 candidates. I struggle to, you know, be confident about basically a milieu of teams there. I think Everton could be the dark horse for the top 4, but the moment Spurs, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal bring in Leicester into the mix, necessarily be massive confidence behind any of them. But I think Arteta will do well. And they're probably solid enough, Arsenal. I think they are top 4 candidates, and I think that signing might well happen as well. Echoes of Arsene Wenger there signing a young Frenchman and all that.
Yes, good point actually. He's a good young midfielder from a French club, though, is what I'll qualify that with. Right, okay, that's deal or no deal.
I signed for them after the Euros, and After my first day's training, I was driving home. I was actually thinking, regretting it, what have I done? Like I walked into a circus. It's amazing, isn't it?